Hey everybody, welcome back to some more The Outer Worlds 2. I apologize for the longer than necessary wait after running the initial stream start ads. I apparently needed to further adjust some settings to prevent stream elements from making announcements because we're trying to not have that.
I find your proposed time frame just leisurely. Unaccountably so.
But going
Right.
any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse. Burying us beneath the snow benefits no one.
So long as we are operating within the statistical parameters given to us, I see absolutely no reason to delay. Pick up the pace.
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small
Farewell.
body of published
Thank
work.
you for this efficiently compact conversation.
How do I get in here? Oh no, my whole... Oh, never mind. My whole, I was like, oh no, my whole situation of talking to the high priestess of the order totally shot down if I couldn't get through. But I'm in a completely different region. But yes, anyway, so yes, not having the announcements play, it was a big thing to prevent. I think I fully have it situated where it won't do that. So now we won't have conflicting issues in the next Mech Warrior stream. So, slide. Ferrochromium. Something tells me I'm still not in the right area. There we go. Okay, so further down still. Whoops. Oh, all right. Good to be back in the Outer Worlds. Have yet. I mean, kind of wanting to just really bust this through now that we're done with all the companion quests. We can really focus on.
Has destabilized.
I think we can pretty much more or less just. Well, we can't do this one. I think we have everything situated for like side quests at this point. There might be some new ones that pop up later, but I will figure that out.
Agent, I have a message for you.
Oh, you do?
On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right.
I was led to believe that Vicar Alden was maybe expecting me. Can you direct me to him?
Yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs.
You said the presiding bishop is indisposed. Is she sick?
Oh, no, not at all. The presiding bishop routinely spends time in a sensory deprivation chamber to hone her mental faculties. Of course, she does seem to be logging more hours in the chamber of late, but I'm certain that's all part of the plan. The rest of the Laureate Council is capable of managing affairs while the presiding bishop is occupied. Really, it's no reason for concern.
Oh, yeah, she probably wants to get away. This is, like, stressful.
Look around you. I don't see a battlefield. Do you?
You know what I meant? The war against the Protectorate?
All conflict is transient in nature. To dwell on the negativity of a moment is to risk missing the opportunity of what comes next.
Of course.
Those in the garden have enough perspective to remain present and to focus on what matters: science and progress.
I'm impressed you managed to say all that with a giant silver spoon in your mouth.
It may seem like I'm speaking from a position of luxury and privilege.
I mean, you kind of
but
are.
It is a privilege the Order hopes to share with all one day. But now,
Oh, okay, well, at least they're
I
not
fear I have
denying
kept
it.
you long past an ideal. May all you...
Yeah, I do. I will say, despite being also pretentious because of like, oh, we're math wizards, some of the seer equipment looks pretty dope.
Is it just
Like
me?
this. Look, oh, this is
Does
cool
something
looking.
seem-
Of course, it looks like a
never
TV, like
mind.
a TV head. Oh, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the DLC Spotlight enemy from The Evil Within. Ooh, frost grenades. Okay, I can't buy...
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry.
Oh, this sounds like a
Welcome
side
to the Caff
quest.
integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today?
What are convictions?
Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% interested?
I got time to kill. Hit me.
Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional?
You could say I've had some professional setbacks.
Expand on that for me.
Have you seen the rift in the sky? I could have prevented it. I should
You
have.
are a single gear in the grand workings of the universe, and should not expect to control all of its mechanisms or outcomes.
You know what? that's just some sane mumbo jumbo. But if it's someone who was actually open to that, I think they would feel strangely
Good.
better.
Never forget that you are a valuable factor in the universal equation and necessary to advancing the plan.
Why would this be
Well
remembered?
then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered.
Nothing that permanent. Just visiting.
I'd have run the mugs through the autoclave twice if I'd known the garden was receiving visitors now. All right, your turn. What questions have you got percolating in that mind of yours?
Oh, here we go. I spoke with a junior seer earlier, and she seemed entirely unconcerned about the war.
I didn't hear a question.
Okay, I'll spell it out for you. Why are people here so relaxed?
Everyone is simply contented by the good work they're doing to advance
This
the
isn't very
plan.
much of there's no
Everything
war in
perfect
Ba Sing
exactitude,
Se.
as Vicar Udicott might say. That said, if something more sinister was going on, would that concern you?
Odd question. Of course it would.
Well, good thing nothing's...
You know, you do a passable impression of a scientician. Did you grow up near one of our settlements? Have a few years of order training?
I'm quite sure I don't know what you mean.
Ooh.
Oh, I understand you may technically count as a member, but there's a perfunctory element to your articulation. You don't believe in the plan, and you're clearly up to something. She sized you up almost immediately, Commander. Been softly probing you for information. I clocked her the first moment she opened her mouth.
She's a member of the order, then what's she doing here?
Excellent question. I've been wondering the same thing. Well, do I have to shoot up the place? Or will you come clean immediately? Who do you work for, little mole?
You
By
did
the
your
architect,
marl.
keep your voice down, please. Even if what you say is true, this isn't a conversation best had amidst present company.
Oh,
Let's talk somewhere
I bet
more
you're not an order of
private.
the Ascendant.
Caff
You're
integration
probably
point,
Auntie
perhaps?
Cleo's.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Caff Integration Point. I'm Junior Caffeine Celebrant Runch, and I'll be happy to assist you today.
Wait, tell me about your colleague.
Oh, she's a real top-of-class type. Smart, but also patient. I struggle sometimes with my advanced courses, but Persephone's been tutoring me after work hours.
You sound like a great person.
I'm just glad she doesn't mind teaching the same Anyway, I'd hate apologies. But my colleague, Persephone, is this another census? Or my previous answers not sufficient?
Just a harmless inquiry.
I could spend all day expositing on the benefits of the garden, but I think you'll experience much of it yourself.
Oh, I hate when people are like, I can tell you about it, but it's best if you experience it yourself. Well, it's just like, well, I can't experience it myself if I don't know what I'm getting into.
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous.
All this cloak and dagger stuff has certainly piqued my interest.
Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I? I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden.
Fascinating. Do you think they have room for one more participant, or...
You might put down your proverbial hand once you hear the specifics.
Fair enough.
The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
Oh, okay. Well, that's honestly a little benign. I was hoping for, like, mind control through magnetic waves, affecting brain chemistry. You don't seem like you're affected.
I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough.
Fine, but why would the Order want to do this?
Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder.
What if the end result is contentment and social progress? Isn't that a good thing?
One could make that argument, and obviously have. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate.
Throw more
But it
information.
was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance.
Who are you working for, Persephone? I know you're not really with the Order.
I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug.
You're with Sub
Interested?
Rosa, aren't you?
So you've heard of us. Good. That makes this easier. My primary task has been to watch the Order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value than mere rumor.
This is all about money.
No, this is about control. Everything is.
How do you figure that?
Most see this as a war of survival. But what everyone's really fighting for is control over the narrative.
That makes sense.
To be declared victor, it follows that a drug capable of suppressing discontent could also be used to suppress greater forms of resistance. That's all. Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. We only mean to study the drug and consider all of its many applications.
Uh-huh.
I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide more detail than that.
You're not making a very convincing case to trust you.
Well, I'm not asking you to do something an honest person would. Think of this as a business transaction, if that eases your mind. All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe watch the guards patrol before making your way into the... Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, why can't you take it? Well, might be too diluted at
It's
that
too
point.
diluted by
Yeah,
the time
there
it
we go.
enters circulation. I need the unfiltered drug, which is only accessible to those
Anything
working
else?
outside of work. I have,
Ooh,
and I'd like.
let me see your inventory. Yes, please. Give me those. Gold monocle. Order of the Ascendant Mega. I don't think I have that. All right. Ooh, intrigue. I guess we'll have
What
to.
a lamentable state of affairs.
I guess we'll have to put our thing on pause with the bishop and take a look at that. Hello, Educat.
I remember the days
Etiquette.
when Laplace's garden lived. Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair, pedagogy in the park, even the lights above our heads. Nevertheless, one must persist. The plan is good. I knew you had. There's a panel.
Yeah. Bam. Is this what you wanted?
And so there was light.
Eureka.
My sincerest thanks.
Oh, we're not
I
even.
will be
Oh,
sure to extol your virtues to the laureates the next time we speak.
nice. Well, at least it was. I mean, I'm one step closer. What's this? Who are you? Anybody else I can talk to?
Will not be offered, so I hope you studied this time, Briar. You may begin now.
Right. No pressure.
Okay, I've already talked to you. What do we got up here? Provisioner, you say? I already have the frost grenade. I'm really tempted to. Oh wait, no, okay, no, never mind. Those aren't.
How pleased are you with the garden in its current state? Please, try to capture your exact satisfaction to the nearest 10.
Happy to chat for 0.07 seconds. Oh, time's up. Bye.
That is a very, very low amount of time to talk to.
The smart researchers patronize the scientician's surplus. Quality
Who
goods
is
at
the
algorithmically
spokesperson
determined
here?
prices.
Are you?
Welcome to the Scientician Surplus. I am the scientician in question. Any inquiries about the stock may be directed to me.
Oh, you're not straightforward. I like
Either
it.
you intend to buy or you intend to go without. It would be unethical for me to interfere with your decision-making process.
I'm surprised you're, yeah, keep so much stock.
It's there in the name, surplus.
You know what? Fair. I
course you would.
can understand that. Ooh, what's this? Crabble hatchling? Do we not have Crabble? Cover fire? I'll grab that. You knock it off. Trying to bust in and out of here. I need the I need the XP.
Strange
feel
to see
like
all this vacant space after
I
the
am
overcrowding
missing
at Matriarch's mercy.
quite a
The
bit.
operating theater is not conducting. That is not an invitation to return to your study and perform exploratory. There is curiosity, but I trust you are here for a reason other than to discuss.
I've heard
scalpel-happy
rumors.
medicines, obviously. Do you think we drink unfiltered snow melt?
No, I'm talking about a drug for regulating people's emotions, not filtration.
I'm quite sure I have no knowledge of what you're talking about.
Drugs in the water supply. As a doctor, shouldn't this concern
Are
you?
you feeling all right? Paranoia can be an early symptom of several more serious diseases.
You don't have to sound so excited about that prospect.
Apologies. I have so. Is there anything else I can? That is.
All right, so they don't know. Bye, damn it. What's this? Okay, don't look at anything for too long in case if Klepto pops. And I don't want to deal with Klepto. Let's see here. I don't think we have to worry about that. They're not an armorer here? Oh. Okay. Klepto klep that. Grab anything before anybody else comes around.
How did your hypothesis about the flowers fare?
Exposing them to melodic sound waves on a consistent basis did affect improvements on their overall growth.
I won't think twice about applying the precise amount of force.
Sure. Seriously, not. There's no one selling armor here, huh? Oh, you know what? I have money. I should make my way back over to,
For pity's sake, is it the pump or the sealant? Industrial science is mostly theory, they said. You won't have to put your knowledge into practice for years, they said. Now the fountain's broken and We had an avalanche recently not far from the dome. One of these fountains stopped working around the same time. Stands to reason something
there's
must have
a few
been jostled
armor
loose.
pieces, or there's an
I
armor piece and a
recently
weapon that I
placed it to
didn't
the
get
industrial
at,
sciences, so I've been entrusted to fix the issue. But I've never had to put my
Undisputed
knowledge into
claim.
application. You must be an agent of the architect.
Bam. You know what?
Oh, praise the architect.
Hey, I'm
I
trusted.
hear water running. Come see, it's beautiful.
Okay. I wanted to double check to see if there was like, if I could like find like what the highest skill check of a specific skill. Cause like, if I don't need to level up, say, medicine any higher than like 12, then I'm going to start dumping all those extra points into something else. But did I not talk to Beckett? Oh, here we go. Clear throat.
If you need to discharge any sputum, I ask you kindly aim such accretions away from my general direction. Thank you.
Oh, good, you're alive. I wasn't sure.
No, not dead. Not yet. Nor imminently, one hopes. I am merely waiting.
For what?
I have no idea. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today, right here, at these very coordinates.
I'm pretty important.
Indeed you are. All figures have value in the universe. Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis, and not terribly good at informal introductions, evidently.
Always a pleasure to make the acquaintance of a fellow academic.
Forgive me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to keep my skin microbiome free of exogenetic cells. You understand?
Sure.
But now, if I'm not
What if he has that
Howie,
the thing that Howie Mandel has? It's I think he has OCD, but he also has something else. I don't know.
Upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance?
Maybe you describe one, I'll remember.
Excogitation chapels are order residencies where one can meditate in solitude prior to the war. Such focus
Are we on Cloister?
led to all manner
I think
of
we are.
breakthroughs with audio logs routine. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable. How unexpected. Oh, please return when you've found all. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
You have a spy in, yeah, I don't really care for Sub Rosa. They seem like small fish. So you have a spy in La Presse Garden. Her name is Persephone Doyle.
Oh, yes, I'm aware.
That wasn't the reaction I was
Better
expecting.
to know the spy in our midst than receive a replacement more capable of evading notice.
Fair enough.
Besides, Miss Doyle's harmless, and she serves the best convictions at the parlor, bar none.
Ha, that's funny. I assume that wasn't a pun, but it's a pun. Bar none. Huh. Is there any truth to her claims about ongoing experience here in the garden?
If you've already spoken with her about the experiment, as you have cleverly sussed out, Laplace's garden is the subject of an experiment into social conditioning, or curating, if you will, through the use of therapeutic pharmacology.
I'm listening.
We have been administering a pharmaceutical to the population of the garden via the water supply that aids in emotional regulation. We call it perspective. It's odorless, harmless. Well, apart from the withdrawal, but I can assure you we have our best minds working on that little issue. Minor complication at worst.
What kind of withdrawals?
Irritation, paranoia, increased desire to gamble, oddly enough. All manageable conditions, of course. We are increasingly operating with fewer resources, however. In a plan-perfected universe, we would have ample time to wean participants off perspective before sending them out of the garden. But, alas, we do not live in that universe. Yet.
Seems like experiment could be beneficial to Arcadia.
I'm pleased you agree. Though, to be clear, it would... But now, where were we? Oh, yes. The spy.
She asked me to get a sample of drug you're putting into water supply.
Out of schedule. No matter. You should do as she asks. Get her that sample.
Sure, but can I ask what your strategy is here?
This is an unparalleled opportunity to see the shape of after collecting the sample. Mix it with this liquid tracer. It'll make the drug functionally inert and allow us to track it wherever it shows up next.
Is Sub Rosa a threat to the Order?
Not as such. Not at the moment. However, let me put it this way. Any potential for interference above null is worth keeping an eye on.
Not a bad plan.
I did not become the Oracle Laureate by getting caught with my pencil down.
Yeah.
Here, take this
Nice.
key. It will grant you, don't we all?
It's just you heard about Wiley's takeover of Alexandria Monastery. Any thoughts on that?
Nothing beyond what I already included in my 165-page summary of the incident. Why do you ask?
Well, he said he would be resigning for the Order, so what happens to him now?
His resignation has been duly received and accepted. Where he goes from here or what, on a more positive note, the Department of Predictive Analysis's biennial summits will be far less contentious.
Wiley is one of your seers, don't you feel a little responsible for what happened?
Of course I do. That is precisely why my energy is better channeled toward the future, to ensure such tragic events never happen again. Landon Wiley was afflicted by that which strickens all scholars, the desire to effect change, to advance the plan at any cost. Were his methods wrong? Unequivocally. Should he have come to me with his concerns? Undeniably. But was his conclusion categorically sound? That remains debatable.
Well, his plan failed. I'll say that it's a pretty strong condemnation of his math.
Generally, yes. Although it's important to remember that unexpected outcome. But let's move on to other topics, please. All
right, cool. So we'll meet with Ruth. Oh, I see. Okay. Is there seriously not? Whatever.
currently restricted. Hey! Only security personnel are permitted in this booth. At this time, residents of Laplace's garden are not permitted beyond this point.
Okay, bye. Slide down. Can't tell me what to don't. All right, and then we're sliding up in here. I feel like I've missed a lot of named items.
The Chamber of Conflict Evaluation and strategic planning
okay, I
is
see.
currently off limits to non-essential order personnel.
That's fine.
Agent, over here.
Who? Wait, that's who I need to talk to? For that, you'll need to... No, you're new. You're different. Oops.
Ah, there you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiations.
Okay.
With your aid, Auntie's choice and the Order will soon be rivals. No, just think of all we can accomplish. Remember, see, in the meantime...
Neato. I didn't realize that we'd be able to see that guy again. Is this on the opposite side? Did I just go in the wrong way? Aw. Right, I forgot that I... Ooh, I have a flashlight. Bypass. Let's see what we get. And then mix this alteration. Because I like the Order more than I like Sub Rosa. Like if I was playing like a more roguey type of character outside of like a weird sociopath, I think I would enjoy Sub Rosa. But like Sub Rosa doesn't really have like, they don't really have a lot going on. So maybe I don't know if I missed like a faction thing.
You have good news for me. I knew I had the right person for the job. You've saved me quite the headache. Your reward, as promised.
Wow, that gave me a lot.
Aw, I'll remain in the garden a little while longer, but who knows?
Wait, what? Whoa, what? Hold on. I'm trying. What was that quest name? I want to see what I failed. Nope. Collection of rogues. Pursuit. Nope, that ain't it. Nope. 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 Prison. Nope, not that one. Nope. Oh, I'm just not okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, I didn't actually technically complete it. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. All right, I get it.
Welcome back, Agent. In what manner can I assist you?
I did what you asked.
And how did she receive it?
She was none the wiser.
Indeed you are. A specimen of superb subterfuge. Pity the Department of Preemptive...
Please. They'd never make it past the initial evaluation. The 48-hour concurrent theoretical debate /mathalon/obstacle course /marksmanship challenge weeds out most.
Always did find that evaluation a little... immoderate. You made the right choice cooperating.
Wow, I got
with the
15
order
for
in this
Sub
matter.
Rosa, but only one from
Please
them.
accept this primer. It's a concoction of my own design. I foresee it being of great value to you.
Okay. I really wish you'd consider ending
I
it.
thought you understood what we were trying to accomplish here. Well, I would not be a very good scientist if I kept my mind closed to other perspectives. Make your case.
Think
and
of,
I promise to listen.
Yeah, think of the health costs for everyone relying on this drug. What happens if you run out?
There have been withdrawal issues for those cycled out of the study, but in future, under static conditions, that shouldn't be a concern.
That's wishful thinking. You should know better than most how variable the future can be.
Perhaps I've kept myself from seeing how fraught this experiment truly is. Recent events have certainly provided good reason to update my risk metrics. Even a desire for progress may sometimes divide one from their senses.
Yay! There, like, I mean, they can keep the data, but like, the experiment it should end. Like Sub Rosa, I can't trust Sub Rosa with anything like that. That's just crazy. All right, so we gotta speak to Root. We have more in common, and we're trusted with them.
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission.
Oh yeah. Hello, conciliator.
Hello, stranger.
Philo.
Mercenary. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Any undue rage you note in my tone is not at all related to the recent coup in my beloved protectorate. I do so dearly love residing in a nest of traitors, waiting for them to capitulate, unable to aid my fellows at home. It is truly a wonderful feeling.
Call me a mind reader, but I think you may want to be somewhere else.
I cannot leave. My sovereign given task, but now it seems as if I must also bring the Protectorate into its own fold. One deed at a time, Philo.
I didn't expect to see anyone from Protectorate in the heart of the Order territory.
I am not just anyone. The duty of a liaison is of the utmost importance, requiring, though I suppose it a mite strange that this task fell to me, as I'd urge the vehement tanning of any wayward body, which would now include the Protectorate at large. Madness, slandering my beloved sovereign, following that feckless consul, makes my blood boil.
Didn't you see this coming?
I had reason to suspect the consul for some time, but some subjects had begun to doubt the sovereign's ability to lead as his father had. Anyone who didn't side with the sovereign will pay. Hate is an inaccurate. I am here because, unfortunately, my time. Listen, you. The Protectorate does not. Niceties are but my.
Okay, so you have literally nothing. Waste of time. Ooh, pitch ball card. Ooh, plus 1% damage. Interesting. I don't see the reason for that stuff to be that way. All right. Here you are.
A visitor. It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work. I do seem to have a slight propensity for stabbing randomly with my tools when interrupted, but I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away.
I've received a message that Ruth was indisposed to speak with you in her stead.
What are you... Beckett. Another prediction that he hasn't seen fit to notify me about. A more cynical exemplar might posit his doing this to be intentional. If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support, which is hardly a surprise. She is the most important individual in Arcadia.
From what I've seen so far, that may well be the case.
I'm glad we're in accord. The presiding bishop's leadership allows the order to act in Arcadia's best interest. Without her, we would be nothing. The corporate invaders will suck Arcadia of its resources and cast it to the wind. And the Protectorate are no better than machines. Moreover,
I mean,
once we solve
calling
the
it like it
universal
is.
equation, it will benefit all of humanity. You, me, everyone. No more suffering. No more doubt.
I haven't decided how I feel. I just want to talk to Ruth.
Well, there is a task of pivotal importance to the Order, but I cannot entrust it with just as head of the Order's exemplars. It's my responsibility to assess whose aims upon Ruth may be malicious. Prove yourself to me first, then we may discuss the rest.
You laugh condescendingly. Yeah, sure. Who are you really?
I suppose it must not be as important that you gain the Order's aid as you saw. I understand my appearance. I did not intend to gain this role before I had sufficiently accrued wisdom. But I believe I was chosen for one obstacle in that path is at the forefront of my mind. Cultists have come to infest Newton. And Newton's value is purely... I can, however, journey to Newton. Eliminate the cultists to a Newton contains the 6... The cultists are likely profaning it. But even if you're results-oriented, I can understand that. Fine. Expected to deal with...
We should collect Azza from the ship first. Unless you don't want the benefits of her inside.
No, I would agree. I think we would... I want to say that is a incognito, then fly out thing. Yay! I want to like provide like full support to the order, but I can also see that locking me out of the ending that I specifically want. Bullet blender. Oh, that's a Sub Rosa. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing like a ton of these. Okay, first things first, flying out on ship. Oh, it's, never mind. I was not aware that it was actually on Cloister. I thought it was on like its own like this, like the protectorate substation or satellite station. Okay, so I have to do this. Oh, okay. Well, that ain't too bad. We'll go to Auntie's forward base and then cut across. Yeah, that should be, it should be fine. Ooh, that's up a mountain. Oh, I don't know. How do I get up there? Anything good in here? No Perino? Okay, so did Protectorate get changed to Cultist? Wait a minute. Hold on. Why am I getting his observation? Weird. Something's glitched and I'm all for it. Oh, so it's funny that something glitched because actually today there was a substantial, like, I mean, like a pretty huge update got shadow dropped. For the Outer Wilds, so, or Outer Worlds, not Outer Wilds, jeez. Yo, yo, yo. Jeez. Come on. Oh, my melee speed could be a heck of a lot better. Wait a minute. How does her ability work? Is it her? Oh, this is what you should perform flavor attacks when oh, okay, never mind. I mean, it's crazy. Like, did you see how much damage I was doing? Unjam door. And nothing there. I like this. I like this hammer. Too bad. I wish it was just a smidgen faster. Or that I didn't have to, if I didn't have to reset after 3 strikes.
That rift should cause us no problems now that we've acquired the modulator.
Because it was like bang, 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 and then like I had to like to reset. Open up. I don't know what's actually in here.
Commander.
Anything? No, music box. All right, cool. We're now back with the cultists. I guess we needed like a more enemyistic thing.
You need to leave. This is all. Did you not hear me? You must leave unless you wish to be ushered into perfection before the rest. But please, give me an excuse to kill the betrayer of our...
Betrayer? How dare you? I'm no betrayer. It is all of us who were betrayed. Summon your hierarch now if you value your...
I don't... that is...
Look, we have a device with the power to manipulate the rest. You better do what she says.
I can't. Hierarch Wolcott, you're needed over here. So, the power to manipulate rifts. That seems, let me just say I apologize if I've offended you.
Oh, they're so scared.
Wolcott? Wolcott's your hierarch? Shit.
Well, look here. I never expected to see you again, Azahelia. Here to spread more deceptions like your broadcast.
The only exception was your leaders. Tell him, Azza.
Of course. It's so simple, even you can understand, Wolcott. She was setting us all up to be political pawns. Our deaths were to be proof of the Consul's superiority as a leader. But the only thing your imminent and excruciating death will serve as is proof of your incompetence.
Quick joke around, Azza. We've actually brought you a gift, a rift control device.
The deceptions never end with you and your ilk. I'm no fool. What you claim is an impossibility. How would such a thing even work?
The device aligns the rift with surrounded by readjusting etheric substrate.
Yes, of course it does. Makes perfect sense.
Idiot.
If it does, in fact, do come.
All right, good. It didn't.
Do not wander too far. My threat of violence is not to be taken lightly. The acolytes will open fire if you don't stay near me. I must admit to a certain modicum of suspicion towards your claims, but consider my interest piqued.
Why is the hierarch leading outsiders to the rift?
Something of great import is
Oh, whoops. I guess I went too far. Why do these people gotta be all so slow when they're like, follow me? Like, yeah, sure, I'll follow you, but you gotta keep up with me though. All right. Yeah, I know.
I don't. Well, look here.
But the only thing.
Do the deception. Come. I must admit to a certain modicum of suspicion. But consider my interest piqued.
Literally taking the most strenuous way by jumping over everything. I want you all to leave.
Something of great import is afoot. No one gets escorted to the rift. Is it time for sacrifices? When's our turn?
Okay, calm down there.
Acolyte Farnham said he heard them talking about a device that can change the nature of the rifts.
That's preposterous. There must be some tomfoolery at hand.
Is that Azza the betrayer? Why is she here? And why is she still alive?
I keep forgetting that she's technically not a part of the cult anymore.
If you can indeed control the rift, as you say, that changes things. It could force us to rethink our understanding of the rifts, but we are nothing if not truth seekers.
All right, am I allowed to do what I need to do? Rift anomaly.
Follow me. We are here. Prove to me that your device can manipulate the rift, as you claim.
Bam, see?
Gods, this should not be possible. That device borders on the heretical. You will hand it over now, and then we shall decide what to do with you.
No. Seems you haven't heard. Us had disbanded the cult, and for good reason.
And if you'd actually listened, instead of being your normal fool self, you'd understand why. The leader betrayed us to the Sentinels to save herself. And if they get to you, I'm sure you'd sell me out too. Say the word and I'll just kill you now. Or get out and tell your lackeys to do the same.
I did listen. I just refused to believe. I was always jealous of your closeness to the leader. But you have a device.
Oh, it gets all spelled out now.
The rifts, a power she never had, or withheld from us. I am loath to admit it, but I must accept it. The dawn can be no more. Acolytes of the glorious dawn, prepare. We leave this place within the hour, and then we must separate and save ourselves.
Cool. Bada bing, bada boom. I could just, like, cross over. Now that everybody's gonna leave, I'm going to go in and see if I can't steal stuff. I mean, nicely appropriate left behind items. Oh, I guess I'm teleporting. Teleporting through. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what mischief we can drum up. Oh, I guess it wasn't up there. It was up here. Or wasn't down there. Wait, what?
Those outsiders must have secret information from the esteemed leader themselves.
Wait,
That doesn't make sense. We were supposed to be here until our ascension. Yeah.
Did I not do it? I did it though. But I did it.
Ours is not to question why. Yeah. Ours is to obey. If it's time for us to go, we go.
Okay, I guess I can't get in there. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, it looks like I fried it.
Aza's not a betrayer. She's the new.
I'm confused and dismayed, but it's best not to ask questions.
Is this a bomb?
Knows what's best.
Right? I'm not the only one that thinks that's weird looking, right? Hold on, let's... Parkour. Boop, 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 boop. All the way over here. Okay, so that is... Okay. So yes, bomb. Trying to get in there.
Those outsiders must have secret information from the esteemed leader themselves.
I'm confused and dismayed, but it's best
can I
not
get
to
in
ask
here?
questions. The hierarch knows what's best.
All right, inspect connections. I doing things out of order? Am I supposed to like open the door first and then shut power down?
I can't believe I spent all that time cleaning up corpses if we're just leaving.
I mean, I get you. Yeah. Seems like a lot of wasted time. All right, we should. They say they took a lot of time, but it doesn't really feel like it's been a lot of time. Cool, I leveled. Get bit transfer. That way I can go around and maybe be able to get a little bit more money. Cause like I get that bit stasher. Like, yeah, sure. Formulate trauma kit. But I can like really pad it out in the next few zones. Honestly, that was probably something I should have taken a little bit earlier.
I will happily move on if the hierarch and esteemed leaders say we must, but it just don't make sense.
No. Deal with it. Oh, wait, can I? Is there a way for me to, like... Oops.
I'm confused and dismayed, but it's best not to ask questions.
Can I get up there from, like, up?
We were supposed to be here until our ascension.
Is there any... Nope. Whatever. So yeah, I don't know what the purpose is of doing that. Maybe it stops things from spawning in. All right, talk to Laplace. Or, no, go to Laplace Gardens. Or Laplace. And then we can cross the bridge after talking to the Archbishop, probably.
You bring a cultist into my
Oh,
presence?
whoops.
I hope this isn't a sign you've lost your nerve. Or are you planning?
Well, then it seems today is your lucky day.
The Dawn and Newton have been dealt with. By us.
Care to hear all the bloody particulars?
What are you talking about? They left peacefully, remember?
Yeah, but she didn't know that.
Sometimes you saw a problem and followed your own methods to solve it. I can admire that. Here's something for your trouble. If you removed Newton's unsightly blemish, I believe you may be trustworthy. I have reasons something predicted has come to pass.
Let's hear it.
One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I need someone to recover an informational component from it.
What's the Hyperion
The web is an
Requiem?
order-crafted network of information collection set. We actually implanted a back door in the web to bring it back under our control, should a circumstance like this. But let's not speak of that. Find a way past the only theoretically. The protectorate guarding the site will be anything but welcoming. You'd like... I cannot collect...
Okay, so that's easy enough. We will, So that's on Paradise, right? We'll go to Paradise with Tristan. And Tristan will help us get what we want. Let's just skip the... I don't need... Don't need the theatrics for this. Okay. Something like that. I don't know. Well, actually, we might want to talk to... Actually, might want to talk to Tristan before we do anything too crazy.
If that blockade had been staffed by staunch protectorate defense, certainly. I consider myself an open tome.
How you feeling now?
The truth of Virgil's deeds, of the Supreme Arbiter's perfidy, hangs over...
Okay, there we go. There we go. I see it. Bridge would be the fastest. I say it's... Ah! Why are there so many mines? Chip jumped right into that mine. Bam! Alright, cool. That's how you deal with it. Minor explosives. Or minor explosions. What's over...
Society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Yo, 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 what's up? Oh.
Your fighters look grim, Commander.
Wrong one.
I am loath to admit I require that.
I need like a teleport up to person to smash.
Replenishing my firearm.
Anybody else? Ooh, what's this? Chart. And here we go. Examine, retrieve data. Oh. Right, I forgot. I was gonna try to do the do the peaceful way. Let's try this again. I wonder if I can disguise myself with protectorate gear. I mean, I have enough stuff on me for it. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just put on the bomb suit since I'm going to be dealing with being bombed anyway. Okay, well, I'm fully decked out in protector gear. I have Tristan with me. Ooh, I wonder if I need to also not have Valerie, if it's just gonna have to be me.
Commencing combat-related activity.
Invasive element.
No, okay, that didn't work.
Replenishing my firearm.
Capitigration point, I guess.
Maintaining your emergency protocols.
Back in my
Well, now I'm curious. Here we go. Crash course and telemetry. Oh, okay. All right. So yes, there was a... Okay. So there was someone I was supposed to talk to. Caffeine. Oh, that was... Okay. See, we got to talk to the Sub Rosa person, but I think the place that I needed to talk to them at was called the Caffeinate in Laplace Gardens. So we're gonna. Oh, you know what? Maybe it'd be faster if I. Nah, I'm not gonna jump between autosaves. I think I'll just spend the time. Get over to Cloister. Go talk to Persephone. and then get her situated. Just go in by myself so I don't have to worry about anybody. Yeah, return to Persephone. Okay.
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite be damned.
Ugh. Ooh. No, thank you. That sounds like a bad time. It would be so much easier to get if I had the ability to actually like start near the town after finding it. Yeah, here we go.
If it isn't my favorite collaborator. I thought I said we shouldn't be seen together.
I'm not sure what this is. I need to retrieve data from a crashed satellite and protect a returner. Can you help?
You did sharpen my pencil. I'll put in a word with my associates to pass along to whatever Protectorate forces are on site to expect you. In exchange for my help, however...
Yeah, well, I agree.
Return...
Okay, now we can leave. I did catch glimpse that this has no downside to it, so... You know, Sub Rosa likes us a little bit more after having essentially double-crossed them. That's fine with me. We haven't bring Niles along for a while. You know what? It would have been actually interesting. We have a companion from every faction except for Sub Rosa. Makes me kind of think that like maybe we ought to have had one, but it got changed out in favor of two Earth Directorate people. Because we have Niles and Valerie. Granted, those two are going to be like your two companions you start off with, but like it's just...
Even after everything that's happened, I wouldn't change a thing. Not if it meant missing out on working with you.
Am I still in my bomb suit? Oh, okay. Can I not? Can I wear something else? What was I wearing? I was wearing is that a... Okay, that is Sub Rosa. Interesting. I want the black hat. I want the... No, not the townie's clothes. Hugging vest? Yeah, that looks about right. I want my this. And I want my is the pitch ball card one. So where is it? There it is. Because now that there's been an update, we have a wait button now. Or at least we should be able to wait. HUD stop recording. Oh, wait, right here. Okay. I don't even know what time it is. There we go.
What fortune! Our technician manifests at last.
Ah, okay.
Halt there. You match
Oh,
the
nice
description of
haircut.
the technician we have been vigilantly awaiting. But as they say, assumptions may present yourself so that I may take the measure of you.
No time. If I don't get to work, the whole relictum could corrupt and dismantle.
That's right. A dismantling at this scale? Why, that could cause a cascade effect resulting in total deorbit of the whole Hyperion.
What? Spare me your technical argot and hop to it then.
Well, I didn't realize Niles had a whole what's the word? Backup or backing quote. Oh, you. Oh, I don't like that ability. Hello, hello, welcome. How are you? What is that button? Oh, watching without audio. All right. There we go. My go-to people for this area.
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite.
That is such a terrifying and nauseating thought of getting frostbite on your eyeballs. Oh, wait, I can do the bit logger. Bit transfer. Transfer from account labeled Central Research Funds. Ooh, that gets me. Ooh. Ooh. That's a lot of experience. I should have definitely have gotten that perk a lot sooner. All right, let's try to make Sub Rosa like us a smidgen more. Oh, here we go.
People are gonna start to talk. Aren't you reliable? There, all done. Was there anything else you wish to discuss?
Ooh, nice. Unfortunately, no Sub Rosa rep, but that's fine.
I look forward to the reclamation of now. How might we be of use to one another?
Crash satellite found, information retrieved, here you are.
Yes! Excellent! Take that, reductionists! Your horrid little surveillance devices shall finally be used for what their purpose should have been! Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Here's something to keep you quiet.
Ooh. Ooh. Nothing quite so exciting as reclaiming deferred academia, huh?
By a factor of thousands. You'll have to tell me about your scholastic experiences someday, colleague. I've informed the presiding
bunch of
bishop you're coming
nerds
to
doing
speak with her.
nerd things.
She can be found in the room
Bunch
off
of-
the main stairwell. I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you even think about bringing harm to...
Yes, I did all this work just to... whatever. Where am I going? Oh, okay, I do. What am... Are you healing yourself? Why are you healing yourself?
Good to see you again. I had hoped we could speak earlier, but no matter. A little time since the unfortunate end of the peace talks. Gertie and I have kept in communication. When
Yes.
you go in to speak with the presiding bishop, please raise the issue with her. I assure you this is the correct thing to do. For yourself, for us.
What do I get out of this?
For one, having the allied might of their forces at your back. And if you might consider an appeal. Farewell.
Bam. Oh, I'm almost so close. I thought I was going to get up to rank 2.
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were.
I like the backdrop.
Now, with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
You're doubting my loyalty? I'm not the one who helped DeVries blow up Horizon Point.
As I told you in my message, a splinter group was responsible for recruiting. The conviction of those radicals was such that they elected to perish from exposure to Cloister's wilderness to avoid fouling their prediction. Their interpretation of the data was at odds with mine. I forbade them taking action, to no avail, obviously. I disavowed their actions then, as I do now.
And should I just take your word for that?
Faith is trust without evidence. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but I am Ruth Bassar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future.
Quite the entrance. What is the machine you were in?
My sensory deprivation chamber. I spend the majority of my days closed inside the silence, dulling myself against the tedious excesses of the body and mind.
Sounds like a torture device.
To a hedonistic sensate, perhaps. I would have expected you to have a more... Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station. Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement.
Anyone else would have done the same.
If your actions were so easily imitable, then we would not. However, there's something of even... It's recently come to my attention that, Secret communications have been exchanged between Laplace's garden and the undisputed claim. Do you know anything about that?
Vicar Levin has expressed a desire to resume negotiation. I think he's right.
I should have known. Vicar Levin has made this appeal to me at least thrice since his return. He really cannot accept a solution he did not devise.
I consider you a wise leader, Bishop. You're wise enough to see the potential benefits here. Did negotiate need 10-10?
Wise enough to recognize the perils, too. But the right course often involves remaining open. I will put the question to you one final time. Are you certain you would rather pursue this path than work exclusively with the Order?
I'm sure.
Then I will endeavor to bring that vision to fruition. A true in-person meeting between myself and Auntie could never take place due to the security. The odds of you persuading Auntie Cleo to agree are unfavorable. But the math does improve if you have greater standing within her corporation.
I'll do whatever it takes to earn an audience.
Once you have met with Auntie, instruct her to say
before
my
I go,
time is yours for the moment.
You went to a lot of conditions to recreate Eden's conditions here on Cloister. Why?
Call it proof of concept. Laplace's garden is more than its aesthetic. It offers a vision of a future free from the despot. It saddens me to see the garden so the Laureate Council simply draws a name out of a hat.
Yeah, probably would have had the same chance of a bad leader as any other system I heard of.
Yes, there's a reason they call it the madness of crowd. In reality, I was recommended for my position by the preceding bishop. Paired with my skills as a seer, I was the natural choice when it came.
Sounds like you were more anointed than elected.
Thank you for that check. My predecessor, presiding Bishop Orlo, and I had a close. I counted him a friend. Orlo shared with me his doubts about the Order's partnership with the Protectorate. The compromise. It was not the only determining factor. May you achieve.
Failed to cite her work completely. I worked with presiding Bishop Orlo.
Oh, really? Oh, really? All right, cool. I guess we know.
I believe our group's combined efforts are in direct accordance with the plan.
Bam. Okay, so, I guess we could, yeah, okay, yeah, we can go to do Aunties now, which actually then gets us back over to the undisputed claim, and I can hopefully be able to buy those two, the armor piece, the named armor piece, and the named weapon. Let's bring in Inez for this. Ah. All right, first we go to the value added Esperanda.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's choice.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base
Oh, this is the Annie's darling. No, run.
But our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute.
Take a hint, maybe?
Profitable program than the Protector.
Afraid I'm not being
Okay.
paid to talk to you at present.
How imaginative.
Shoot, where?
Started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones. Why even have the T-zones then? Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated.
Samples from our nutritious tobacco.
Purple berry product samples.
No, not there.
Our tossball teams play for keeps.
No, oh, you don't know what? It's further in.
Critical blood force dramas in last week's
It's over here.
between the Easy Heel Loafers and Spectrum brand bandits. I pit our least
Here we go.
Can't tell the difference between cover.
You have the look of some.
Bam. Pop-up gun. Ooh. That was a big blow to my wallet.
I know. All right.
Yeah. Klepto, do not. Corporate
Ever read the Middle
negotiator.
Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Sure.
I just had a merger, collaboration between Auntie's Choice and the Order. Well, if they partner with...
If you have business here, don't let me keep you.
Am I talking to you?
Well, hello again. Have you changed your mind about joining your first assignment? Something unexpected, or didn't?
If I understand correctly, they're having something
Oh, okay.
of a workforce
So this is the
issue.
faction quest
Don't know
line.
rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
And it's not hasn't
They
quit.
expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
It's called collective bargaining. They're bonding together to express
And
grievances.
what, pray tell, has them so aggrieved?
It could be a number of things, but most commonly it's terrible management.
Dear law, what a bunch of devious, ungrateful, greedy little prigs! After all the opportunities and...
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation? It is absolutely imperative that we get those people back to work, whatever it takes.
Since you negotiate, see if you can find a middle ground between you.
Negotiate. As in, give in.
No, Ursula. That is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us, and we will retain absolute deniability.
Yeah, sounds like you're looking for a patsy.
No, of course not. We just can't be seen violating a tenet as fundamental to anti-society as employees better do their void-damned jobs.
But you, who are not officially an Auntie's Choice employee, can do whatever you want. Anyone asks about our involvement, and we can disavow it.
All right, makes sense.
Wonderful. You'll go to Praetor, meet the plants.
I have zero doubt.
Ooh, I can sabotage them by helping them. Sabotaging Annie's Choice by helping the people. Can I just...
To squeeze blood from every contract. Don't put us in the red. Learn to negotiate.
okay. Shame that I can't just teleport directly to the incognito, because this is a separate map. Not even like a region, or it's not even like a local map. It's region. It's all regional. Oh. Wait, am I being am I being stupid? I might be stupid. I think I was in a local map, but I couldn't interact. I don't know. Go to Praetor. And transition to Praetor, we will stay with Inez, because I think she'll have invaluable services, knowledge.
That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going. Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause?
I'm actually here to talk to the Overseer. Do you know where I can find her?
That spiteful little cur. She's up in her office imagining new ways to make... Honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a reasonable schedule. But the damn Overseer... I think she's getting rich off of breaking our backs.
Well, I've been here to I've been sent to help, so I'm going to head inside and try and get this
I
resolved.
ain't sure how you're gonna get in. That's right, folks.
Can
Keep
I, like...
the chanting going. I can
Oh,
see
it
the
is.
Overseer up in her office, and we're definitely making her miserable.
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time! Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days!
Jeez. That's, 12-hour
You
days.
won't let us sleep for 8! You can't charge us for stimulates!
Anything? Not really anything I want to grab. Let's see. I'm guessing I have to go up here and into the side.
We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans!
Wait a minute. Spacer's Choice?
Yes? The whole reason we set up here is to avoid customers. Is there some... See that repackaging facility down there? They work... So, we're making trouble. Can't imagine what... Now.
Okay. I would probably talk to the right person anyway.
This ain't like any negotiation I ever been a part of. Not that I've been part of many.
Well, that's all right. Cool, we're in. Okay. All right, fine. Klepto, make it easier for me to grab. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I don't have a way to unjam that machine. Oh well.
Machines have been off for a week. Can't believe what I'm losing on Adrena time and Auntie Fizzo's number.
There we go. Blackmail material.
The labor supervisor's missive may not alleviate worker disgruntlement.
Where is my tearaway? There we go. The Vulcan? Jeez. It is weird seeing other corporations in this game.
To Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow. I assume you are the disruption. It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule, and is making me look quite the fool.
Something tells me you already looked like that before you were behind schedule.
Unsophisticated, impertinent, dim-witted. You'll fit right in with my peons. So, maybe it should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. And if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences.
I reckon she's got her wires crossed. Basic dignity is what Auntie's Choice promised us when we signed up, so long as we were good at our work. And while we might have faced grave consequences back on Tau Ceti, it was under...
Nevertheless, here, we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work, and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to.
Damn lucky, huh?
Absolutely. These lugs have been positively
I'm hoping I'm going down the right
of rising to
path
their limited
to what I want.
Within the meritocracy that Auntie has derived for us. Why? Can you imagine suffering under the yoke of a sovereign's rule? Or floundering at the ridiculous direction of those claiming to know the future by way of math? No. Only within Auntie's Choice can these drudges achieve genuine
how do I fit in all this?
You're asking me? That clearly is your And when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
What's clear is it was actual anti-choice executives sent me here.
Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, my workers they've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to.
And what does the leader want?
I believe he has demands, but I can't be... You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation, so everyone can get back to work.
So you're offering them nothing
clear?
that makes my job exceedingly difficult.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll net. Best of luck to you. Do us.
Unfortunately, I do not... Well, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to quick save it in case if it causes me to fail.
Heads up! Make some space! We've got a sanctioned, non-employee professional caller
If
coming
you
up.
won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates!
Here you go. That's probably this guy.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
Your business is why I'm here. Auntie's Choice sent me to help settle your complaints.
Settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that?
By trying to mediate a middle ground. What exactly are your grievances?
Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is poor labor retention techniques. What's going on is, remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that.
So your complaints are that you are being undervalued, unsupported, and mistreated.
Right, exactly. The conditions under which Auntie extracts our labor is, unacceptable. They're egregious, even.
They work 20-hour shifts.
Oh, gross.
Which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day. It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
Well, let's say, how have you managed to keep going this
It
long?
has been incredibly difficult. And very, very messy. And finally, we realized we'd had enough.
Good for you standing up to this kind of insane impression. What do you need from me?
Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
Well, that all seems reasonable. I'll take it over to see what I can do.
Thank you for your trying. I don't know.
Okay, that's sealed. I mean, it's sad to come across a instance of like what would be kind of harsh conditions for like real life. Not saying that people can't do it, but like day in and day out for their whole lives, that's a pretty rough schedule. To what they're actually doing is crazy.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand?
Because that's day in, day out, every
Are
day.
they ready to return?
Like no weekends, no holidays, just continuous grind. I've heard the workers' demands and think we can get them back to work.
So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays?
Oh, that's sad. That's a joke. They want their shift shortened. They're demanding 12-hour work days.
12 hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
Offering 16-hour days means extra rest, which massively increases productivity.
Well, it's true that data shows higher worker productivity on sleep than on stims. I never imagined restful production being more cost-effective. That would translate into more profit for All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want?
They're asking for a gene time they take during the day to be free.
Free?
I mean, to be honest, I do
Nothing
get
inside
that.
of Auntie's choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
If they're free, they'll take with them way more often, which means way more work.
And more work means more profit. More than enough to cover the cost of the stims. I see your angle now, and is there more they ask?
It's very important to them that the bathrooms are left unlocked at all
They want
times.
to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans.
Yeah, do you actually believe they hold it all day long? If they have to go, they're going somewhere.
That actually explains the odor in
Oh my
storage room
God.
3. I never imagined they might be. I'll get the door unlocked immediately and cleaning crews dispatched. What more do they want?
That's everything.
Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be done.
All right, well, I negotiated the best I basically got everything but the workday, which, I mean, is a lot better than what they were gonna have to begin with.
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations?
Yep, a negotiation turns to your bathroom access.
That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself?
It was a struggle, but she
willing to
convinced
see reason?
they should be free to use at all time, at any time.
I can't begin to tell you what a relief that is. By which a most promising development. How go the other hurdles of the negotiation?
Spoke agrees about the Adrena time.
She willing to see reason?
Yes, she's not too happy about it, but she is. I convinced her they should be free.
Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. What's next?
Your working hours.
Excellent. What progress have you made?
Great news. I convinced her you should only work 16 hours a day.
That must have been quite the negotiation. Oh, my people can't thank you enough. This will be huge.
Outlaw
for us.
superstar. That's
Free
what I
time
am.
to sleep, relax, and all. Wonderful. Well, you have done exceptionally well by us, my new friend. With these new conditions.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how, but I'll get him next time.
His
Andy won't
hair
always have you
regime.
working her angles for her, and her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all.
That's because he's not.
Yeah.
It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you. Now, if you'll excuse...
You did these folk a good turn, Commander. With luck, we'll be seeing more of these negotiations across Arcadia. If you mean to ally with the Order, reckon I can't blame you. You and I could only exert so much influence over... More importantly, it's becoming clear to me that folk don't actually want us here. Westport resisted as long as they could. You think that doesn't extend to the... There is another option. The Order. They're trying to do right by the refugees, after all, and seem reasonable when they ain't being strong-armed by extremists. You could consider them.
I want both factions to work together. It'd be better for everyone if Auntie is not in control.
Transition of power will be smoother anyway, if this war's anything to go by. Listen, normally I'd take issue with one person playing Kingmaker. That is to say, you, and especially the Earth Directorate. There'll be enough time for that later. For now, we need to ally with someone who can defeat the Protectorate and close the... We should move on, unless you've got something...
Yeah. The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of... You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an...
Uh-huh. Oh, hey, wow. That made me level. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I think Inez has a skill point or a companion point still available. Yes, she does. Okay. Ooh, Ooh, I kind of like that a lot more. All right, I think we'll go turn this in, figure out what our next moves are, and then I think we'll call it a night. Unfortunately, need to call it a night a little earlier than what I kind of expected, but I also wasn't expecting to start as late. I was hoping to actually start a little earlier.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is built upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate...
Oh wait, can I? I can. I am jumping. Head office tower. Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay. I wish I was able to do that. Or I wish I had known about that earlier. During my first visit here to the ACS Undisputed Claim, because that would have made my travel a whole of a heck of a lot easier.
Heedlessly assembled and thusly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be...
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty-was.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence.
It went well. I negotiated a resolution and the workers are back in the factory.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
I settled on an arrangement fair to all parties. They work, you earn, I get paid.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
No, you can't.
Anything else you'd like to report?
Nope, that's all. What's the next assignment?
Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
To be fair, I agree with her. Marketing can be an art. Can we just cut to the part where you tell me about the job?
Yes, suppose we should move on.
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Auntie and I agree. It presents possibilities.
That's a lot of ologies.
Actually, it's only 3. Surely you can handle twice that many tasks. I don't want to sound a few aspirational goals, if possible.
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while.
See you when it's...
All right, I can do that. Hopefully I can not give them anything about mental refreshment. I tried to do that before. But, it's only a matter of time before they develop anything similar. I want to say that's on Praetor. So we'll travel to Praetor. Praetor. Hop in with Inez and then call it an evening. Actually, you know what? This shouldn't take me too long. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society.
Refresh to be.
Together, we thrive together.
It's like I have access already. Like I already kind of started fighting them. Take item. Well, that was easy. I already found one of the items.
Are you ready to realign with the paradigm?
I'm sorry.
Shed all manner
Oh.
of imperfect thoughts? All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail, and a quick dip into the lathe of particularity to abrade your imperfections. I'm Head Refresher Gould, and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you'll be a productive member of our perfect society.
Okay, so get out of here ASAP.
Goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
I don't know what in the void we just got hosed down with, but it's
Greetings, subject. Or should I say refreshed to be. Welcome to... You're not...
I think a few bulbs burned out and this one's up.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing... Why, of course. It is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up whenever we experience imperfect thoughts or Head Refresher Gould says, I've undergone the procedure myself. Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / you're right.
Okay. Hello, Butler Bot.
Greeting, subject. Subjects are required to respond. Query 1.
I have an
Concisely characterize your personal perspective.
I have an abiding curiosity no more I ask question.
Incorrect. The accepted answer is Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness.
My efficaciousness is off the charts
1,
completely.
Incorrect. Wait. Processing. That was correct. No subject. The degree of zealous efficaciousness. Expected. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance,
then 0.
unacceptable, obsequious, a perfect final. Query. How would your neighbors describe you?
An ideal protectorate subject.
Processing. Determination. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned. Formulating conclusion. Phrenometric matrix delineated. 100 and... The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful protectorate subject is 0. Now, proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift
Doing
pass.
good. Apparently we failed our refreshment.
Goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
Oh, thanks for the bits. And let's see here. Wait, am I supposed to follow? Oh, prisoner clothing.
Pondering begets disharmony.
Yeah, just hanging out for late night. Outer Worlds 2 looks cool. Reminds me of BioShock a lot. Yeah. I think it's just the aesthetic. There's a lot of like 1950s style to it.
This unit reminds you that mental refreshment is...
Hello, my name is Abigail, and I am realigned with the paradigm.
Can you tell me anything about the refresher?
Refresher Gould says that a restorative cocktail of pharmaceuticals.
Where is this? Lay the particularity device.
It's right outside Head Refresher Gould. Only internally, I'm afraid.
Said he
should
wasn't.
Speak to refreshment facilitator Tilden in the lecture hall.
So it wasn't into Outer Worlds 2 on call just now. Oh, I mean, it's not. If it's not for everybody. Because well, I mean, you can lower the difficulty.
I once possessed a failing of character where I would voice simple statements in a way that sounded like a question? Drat! It is the duty of all. I am newly full of zeal, free of pondering begets refresh.
All right, so she has like nothing to talk about. See anything in here to grab? Nothing.
Their team plays the worst. Oh, you're new. It must be. You still retain that look of inquiry and deliberation. I once felt the same way. Others too. One even dug a tunnel. Wait, I just blinked. I couldn't leave. Not yet. Are you in disguise? My commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team. Some say I had to turn. Suppose one way out's the safest. That I'll be. Oh, hello.
I don't know if I want to escape.
Medicament dispensement has concluded for today. The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to.
Oh, this is a much longer quest to begin with.
Structural tampering.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so...
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10.
10 out of 10.
Response, zeal. Noted. With hope, our highly trained refreshment facilitators, I am
Let's see if we...
dispensement has concluded for the response. Greeting, unscheduled walk-in.
Yeah, I don't think he gave me anything.
Direction. As my good friend
No talking until the lecture's over.
Is cravenly, inept, and slothful.
Where did...
We of the protectorate are not, because we do not allow ourselves to be. Paradigm.
Okay, sneak attack, no.
The console is the firm hand that guides us.
Medicament dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request an exception.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work?
Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of perfect symmetry.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in.
Did I? No, did I mess up this quest line?
A new face. Well, I was once a victim of imperfect thoughts. Oh, I had so many questions. Yes. Admitting you question is the first step in your recovery. But worry not. Soon enough, you've missed the daily medicament dispensement
Okay.
automac. Ice head refresher gold provides us with. You must mean the upstairs. However, you'll feel ever so.
Perfect. All right.
Deferred.
She sure ain't asking many questions. Though I figure that's the aim of this refreshment nonsense. Bastards.
Got my lamps on a hostage.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system, serve the sovereign.
Sneak attack.
Deserves
Whoops. Oh, hello. No. You're gonna get me killed.
Administering aid.
Nothing to hit.
What do you mean nothing to... Oh, right. You have a different ability now.
Visual scan confirmed.
Medical pack.
Jeez, that does a lot of damage. What's in here? Wrong button. Go. Huh, I wonder where that came from. Oop. Oh, nice, cool, an advanced decryption key. I just need like 6 or 7 more of those, and then I can open up a weapons chest. A game. Yes, a game. Take item.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in.
Okay, I have mid-level pass. And I have... Ooh, didn't see these. Grab those. Can I use this to go up a floor? I can.
Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Help you with
Whack. Oh, I'm not ready dealing with you yet. Deal with him in a moment. Whack. 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 Not mind if I do. Did I miss people? Take item. Basically grab anything that, if it's not fully locked down. Disable. Oh, I wonder if all those guys is because the sentry's activated.
A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Take that. It's probably a quest item.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure
Ooh, perfect. More gadget. Okay, I've already done that. Kinetic pulsar distributor. That's an interesting mod name. Ooh, you know what? Make sure to grab that. Quick save in case if me killing this guy is gonna make someone mad. Hello.
Could have sworn no one was due for. Wait, you're not a patient.
Of course I'm not a patient.
You're not even a protectorate subject, are you?
I like Shuttered Island this.
You possess the telltale look of one.
This individual is likely the lead.
Well, out with it. Who are you?
My lack of a glossy-eyed, bewildered gaze gave me away, did it?
Such a brazen display of derision of protectorate ways. This presents a rare opportunity. To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly.
To detail the horrors of the mental refresh process.
Sounds like someone's had some indoctrination of their own. I have a proposal for you. I'll provide you what you wish if you debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology in a reasonably competent manner.
You'd share your facility secrets with me if I win? Why would I ever believe that?
Listen to this one. If I win. Don't you worry your oddly shaped little noggin about that.
My noggin's not oddly shaped.
Something novel, perhaps even a light challenge. I am confident I will
better than someone who has a
the
5 head.
Superiority of our ways and gain you as an ally. A capable one presumes, since you made your way here. And if not, What would those nincompoops and ants
Sure, let's do it.
So, what of the Order, our former allies, those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation? What say you of them?
Taking one's life to research sounds wonderful. As scientists, surely you must agree.
What I may find personally satisfying is irrelevant. Though your point, while gratingly expressed, is noted. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists?
Honestly, not that I've seen.
Can't blame you. Every one of the employees you had dealings with are the most vapid of the lot, excepting myself, obviously.
I do appreciate your candor. That even an amoral outsider like yourself find them worthless is telling. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare.
You almost sound like your patients. Are you repeating a script?
Not word for word, no. I do take certain liberties with the Sovereign's handbook.
Well, then you have innate
to
biases
inhabit the
towards that
spirit
line of
the
thought.
work and give it a dramatic, scientific air. I understand you meant that as an insult, but I refuse to be baited by those either jealous or ignorant of our ways.
Oh, there you go. Imagine having a clever cohort to debate like this often. I do in the world of academia.
Oh, that does sound rather engaging. Regular discourse with near intellectual equals. Likely less of them singing. Though, of course, it does depend what we'd be debating. Well, admit I assumed this conversation would be more engaging. Did you have any final points you'd like to make?
I simply add that you're the smartest person I've spoken to in the Protectorate.
How very nice of you to say. You're not half bad yourself. For a non-Protectorate, not me. I must say that was moderately stimulating. Passably interesting at a few points even. Almost intriguing.
I'd say that's at least an A-.
What next?
Explain everything you can about that contraption's innermost workings.
Oh dear, I don't understand how the machine works, only how to use it.
Oh, so you're
the
useless.
Technical specifications for the lathe of particularity are in my office in the next room. Now, if you'll excuse me, feel free to scavenge around. It's not as if anything you find here will be any use to your master.
That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment.
Sovereign?
But that last session, that was far more intensive. Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions. Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer! Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases.
Ooh, they got him good.
Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Okay, so that's how they started the coup. Is by putting him through mental refreshment. Oh, right. Exploding guys.
Every subject ensures a glorious bounty for all.
Nope, not that one. Where's the exit? Here we go. Wait, when we... Oh, right. I thought I got it, but in fact I did not. What do you say? Behind a painting?
It is personally overseen by
Ah, here we go.
Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
I've been in every room, so I don't know what else. I'm not sure what else they'd have me pick up. Should have everything. Right? I've been in every room. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna assume that I have picked up everything.
Efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment.
Yes. Incognito, back to the Uncharted not Uncharted dispute. The Undisputed. There we go. Uncharted. I don't know where that came from. Take these two. Oh wait, what am I doing? I have figured out how to fast travel within the Undisputed Claim. Need to start doing that more often. Because honestly, now that I have the two shop weapons, or the shop weapon and the armor piece, there's not really any reason for me to be running around outside of the doing the quest lines. And I've already done all the side quests, as far as I'm aware.
I see you're back from the Protectorate's little mind manipulation spell.
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications of that
I got
process.
what you wanted, just don't ask about the scientist.
All right.
I, for one, care little for the completion of
reach level 30.
stretch goals. You managed to avoid being mentally refreshed. That demonstrates considerable pluck and fortitude.
Now, I assume you won't mind. We have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful. But we're most interested in the technology and its results.
Designed to increase tractability and stifle undue agitatement and inclinations.
Actually, I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult.
But truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable?
The drug enhances suggestibility, but its effects are temporary, so regular dosing is key.
Oh, good to know, good to know.
They had a method of preparing propaganda with the suggestibility drug to boost retention.
That's certainly interesting. Intriguing, even. What else?
That's all I found.
Excellent. Well, here's your reward, along with something extra for your effort.
Nice.
Too bad about the lead scientist. Converting him would have earned you an above. All right.
Oh,
For
I
your
didn't realize I
next
could have
assignment,
converted him. Oh well.
It's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations. Your storied success has...
So your preliminary chores are complete. Finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes?
Did I talk to
Tell
you?
me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
Your take on corporatism has more pros than its forebears.
It's true, the old corporations cared little for the individual, whereas I'd like to see each and every one of our employees rise from the refuse. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious. like young ursopods cooped up in the den.
Well, at least she's reasonable.
So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, I received a most curious transmission from Ruth Bassar. She stated this was your idea.
Well, it wasn't really. Well, it was really the delegates who put me up to it.
False modesty is my least favorite trait in a subordinate. Remember, a cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options. Are you sure you'd rather pursue this over your current exclusive contract with us? Before I contact Ruth, I want to be 110% certain.
You can't be over 100% of anything. I'm sure I want you guys to work together.
Fine. I'll initiate a call with Ruth through a secure line in the conference room next door. Let's pick this up then.
Cool. Oh, I guess we failed. I guess we were supposed to, get them situated. Ooh, I have 2 perk points. What do I want? What do I want? This might be good. And then, do that too. Wait, which?
Artificial means at Auntie's choice. We strive to be 110.
Do I talk to you? No.
Artificiality.
Oh, I'd rather have the... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'd rather have that. And then you can do... Oh, yes. Remove my toxicity and crash. Oh, downstairs. Okay, so take the elevator. To secure telecommunications.
Look who it is, the instigator of this little affair.
Sure, I mean, that's one way to call me.
Soon, unless the leader of the order's too busy crunching numbers to attend to business.
That should be here.
There we are. Apologies for the delay. We were resolving some technical issues. Cloister's atmosphere has a tendency to...
Oh, yes. Regale us with a thorough account of Cloister's atmosphere. Spare no detail.
This must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. I expected better.
We haven't even started already or taking pot shots at each other.
Why, I don't know what you're referring to, I'm sure. Compared to how I treat my staff, I'm being a peach.
If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations may prove short indeed.
I've never failed at anything except physical education. Damn that rope climb.
Auntie, perhaps you should...
From where I'm positioned, I sense 3 sore points still in need of massage.
Sure.
Point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology.
The most thing to decide first is who gets control over the archive.
Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full control of the archive without interference from Auntie's choice.
What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries? we would...
I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question.
Ruth's right. The Order built the archive. It belongs to them.
Not completely sure you can convince me that Auntie's choice benefits from receiving zero access to that wondrous little doodad.
Consider it just her goodwill. Use her sell things to people who don't hate you.
Easier still with a moon-sized computronic calculator expediting...
The Order is pleased to accept our mediation.
Yes, the Order can keep their contraption, but the man... No one understands production like we do. Besides which, we have far more experience using skip drives.
Where Auntie's choice manages, the Order would undoubtedly excel. Do not exclude...
So you ramp up production? And then what? Hand skip...
We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid.
Oh, here we go. What if the Order drafted restrictions to curb abuse while Auntie's handled production?
That assumes Auntie's choice would even abide by such a list of restrictions.
Not to worry. We can build a regulatory commission to oversee production and make sure everything is up to Auntie's choice and Order standards.
And hold on. Wouldn't those regulators still be in your pocket?
Oh, partiality concerns are a thing of the past. Obviously, regulators would be incentivized to care most about the safety.
As would the likelihood that we will eventually improve upon it. There is still the question of who takes possession of the Protectorate's rift technology once the war is finished. Although the science is still largely theoretical, this technology could be used to not only close rifts, but create new ones. A dangerous power indeed, left in the wrong hands.
The Order would fritter away valuable time endlessly hand-wringing what to do with the technology. Auntie's choice would actually use it. For good, of course. In a gainful manner.
Crazy idea, but maybe the Order and Auntie's choice can share the technology.
A 50-50 split? But that's so... equal.
Imagine how magnanimous Auntie's will look to Arcadia's population.
Goodwill rarely converts well into bits. But I suppose I do take your point. If Ruth's open to it, I believe I can agree on the general terms here. And, well, we can haggle over minor quibbling details like percentages later.
I shall look forward to brokering the math with you, Cleo. There is one final matter I wish to discuss. I require some chemicals that I have been told are manufactured at a plant on Praetor, controlled by Auntie's choice.
That doesn't sound too difficult. Auntie can help you with that.
I know which plant you're referring to, Ruth, and what, out of professional curiosity, what could you possibly need with...
That is, quite frankly, none of your concern.
But it is Auntie's business now, Ruth. You two are working together.
Precisely. Partners don't withhold secrets.
I mean,
although they can and
this
probably
world they
should
do.
withhold extremely dangerous chemicals if not properly notified of what they will be used for.
I will make no progress with my request without... While the archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been designed which allows one to interact with it directly. Brain-to-logic assembly, as it were.
Ooh,
Unfortunately, this headgear exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it, but I require these chemicals to finish it.
There's no such thing as a true panacea. The drug must have some side effects.
Certainly.
And I thought we were the ones who threw caution to the wind. Well, Ruth...
A generous offer, but I fear you lack a certain number of qualifications. Conscience, for example.
If you make this bet and you're wrong in any way, the entire order will suffer.
You sound just like Laureate Beckett. I'm weary of having this debate, especially as I can never seem to win it. Very well.
Oh, bother. Here I wanted to see Ruth lobotomize. Best I'll say is today's outcome
I mean, she does win on that if she
workable.
does.
Barely. Our gains were not as exclusive as I had hoped they'd be.
Arriving at any arrangement even remotely equitable was statistically improbable. Be glad our mediator managed to find a middle path forward.
I'm just happy you two were able to reach an agreement at all.
As am I. You certainly
Whoa.
have a way of curving probability into your favor.
Now they'll eventually destroy
that'll
themselves
be all
within.
for today. Don't forget to purchase the latest in Auntie's Choice products, and do come see me personally when you have time.
One moment. There are still the logistics of recapturing the archive to consider.
We'll of course provide our expert troops to support these efforts.
Brusque as ever. Auntie's troopers will certainly help us manage the Protectorate forces, but it would be irrational to expect you to endanger your own life without a more specific strategy in place. Fortunately, I have already given this some thought.
Let Ruth continue.
First, we must reclaim Spireton from the enemy. Spireton
Didn't I
once
already
served
do
as the
that?
Order's headquarters. Due to it, more importantly, there is a lift located in Spireton, which unlocking and calling that lift can only be done from within the archive, however. So you will need to... Fortunately, I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a small
good news,
rift
I'm in possession of a
currently
device that
blocking
temporarily
the
closes
bridge.
rifts.
Ordinarily, I do not fancy surprises. But you are proving an exception to that rule. With such a device in hand, bypassing the rift should be as rudimentary as pie. And perhaps at some later date.
You know what?
you
It
will
gives
also permit our
steampunk. That's what it
scientists
is.
to
Her
analyze the scouted
get up
link
gives
in
like a
one of our
more
labs,
sci-fi
provided all
steampunk
goes
with all
according
the
to
little
plan.
light bulbs on it. So we take Spiriton, infiltrate the archive, and unlock the lift. Got it. Anything
There
else?
is a computronical key that you will also need to locate within the archive called the Calcaduceus. The Calcaduceus grants special access to the archive. Once it is back in Order hands, we will have full control over its systems once more.
In exchange for my help, I want to use the archive to analyze some rift data I have.
Until the Order has control over the archive again, may you achieve progress.
A peace treaty between the Order and Auntie's Choice falls under the category of historic event.
I'm damn glad we could get Auntie's Choice and the Order to make peace with one another.
Yes, I am too. I was actually worried.
Tsar was gonna pass up a good deal. Reckon this news will give the arcade. Anyhow, was there?
I go up to her office. I bet you this is where we're gonna get some backstabbing.
We've successfully co-opted yet another of our rivals. Can't believe those eggheads accepted the deal. What's next on my agenda?
Good question.
That outside contractor is here. You requested a brief tete-a-tete.
There you
Ah,
are.
okay, she's a head in a jar.
Fresh-faced new go-getter. We meet in the flesh at last. You've proved quite useful. Keep it up. You'll be You don't seem much put off by my appearance. Good. I have no stomach for those with no stomach regarding me having no stomach. It is, however, something of a brand secret reserved for only the most trusted confidants. And covered in detail buried within the confidentiality clause you agreed to on arrival.
Sure.
I trust this present.
Law, ain't meaning no disrespect. It's just everyone was saying that you were focused on a product launch or avoiding assassination attempts. That's why you weren't seen in public.
Poor dear, believing that erroneous drivel.
Erroneous
You do
drivel.
know I have a reputation to maintain. I can't let every I ask again, do you have any problems with the previously mentioned stipulations?
Yeah, how are you live right now? What happened?
Fortunately, when you're the head of an advanced medical technology corporation, you become first. As far as what happened, I was the victim of an unfortunate industrial accident shortly after we arrived here. The details of which are less salient than the details of what comes next.
Let me guess. You want me to harvest you a new body?
Not exactly. Well, exactly. But not in the way you think.
We've uncovered an opportunity to procure me a new, audaciously improved replacement body.
We're gonna put her in a
There was
dragoon.
past proposal to utilize graphs, but Oh, once I saw what happened to those misfortunates in the experiment.
Wait, are you saying that the grafting program was only started up to help you with your condition and was shuttered because it couldn't?
Yes, keep up, dear. You think we would have invested money in
Oh,
such a
you could
risky
see her
procedure
faith
for
within
games on
Aunt
the
Cleo's
battlefield?
eroding even further.
For
That means your scientists lied to us, and our suffering didn't mean anything at all. Is that...
This is what you signed up for. Tell me, did you also believe that we came here to solely liberate Arcadia and not for its resources? Oh, you did. How sad.
Since you're about to have me slaughter a bunch of people again.
I'll have you know, we at Auntie's Choice are far from blood simple. Where's the profit in killing all your enemies? No, to find me the perfect body, you'll be assailing an inappreciably populated automated automech factory over on Prater.
Are you asking to be mounted to an automech?
Not just any that facility was designed to build complex automechs, a natural choice when it was the last in a long line.
Okay,
of
so we're gonna
his
get her a
ill-fated
robot
life
body.
extension
That's okay.
experiments.
I mean, a little
Work
cliche, but
halted when
whatever.
he died, and the torso prosthesis they developed has been make it mine.
How do I make that happen?
There's a sub-facility beneath the automech factory.
Well then, fetch me.
All right, cool. Oh, I guess there's a way that we can, like, kill them. Is there actually anything good in here? What's that? Nope. Okay. Can I just... All right, cool. So, I think that's actually just a decent place to call it an evening. I was thought I was going to end it a little sooner, but I guess some of this running around happened a lot faster than what I was expecting. So, but now we are going to close it out. So, thank you everybody for joining me. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye-bye.